So with me today I have the Galaxy Z Flip 5. I have never used a flip phone in terms of from Samsung or any other company because I am such a believer on foldables more than flips. So recently I made a video about the Google Pixel Fold and I absolutely love this phone. I am so happy to have it as part of my everyday workflow. But I've always been interested in trying a flip phone, especially the Flip 5 because of that covered display. And given that I've never used a flip phone, I wanted to record my first hands-on experience with this and try things out. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here is the device itself. And does it come with anything else really? Sounds like it, but to be honest, I don't really care. I kind of just want to look at the phone if anything. So I'm gonna move that to the side here. All right, let's get this thing unwrapped. So it's, oh, that's nice. One thing I'm noticing already is just how well this feels in the hand. It feels really light. I actually really do like this lavender color. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like a pink. It looks more pink than it does purple, but nonetheless, this looks really nice. One big update about these flip phones is that they finally now actually seal. Like there's no gap in between that. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys on camera there. But I gotta say, that's actually really reassuring. It's like a feeling of like, I know nothing's gonna get in it as opposed to being worried about that. So this is really cool. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get this started. So I'm gonna turn this on and we will take a look. So now it's ready to select your carrier. Now for me, I do have T-Mobile, but if I can show you guys on screen here or on the bottom one here, you have a lot of options to choose from. So you have AT&T, C Spire, Metro by T-Mobile, T-Mobile, US Cellular, Verizon, and Xfinity Mobile. That is a lot of cell phone providers that you can attach this to, but that's good. It's good to have variety. And just like that, we are good to go. So the thing is, I still gotta set up this phone and actually start trying it out and using it as my everyday phone to see how I experience it. But a couple first things I'm noticing already is one, like I mentioned, the fact that this closes completely when flat, that already feels good. The weight of the phone feels good. It's like, I don't know, more dense. But I like the fact that it collapses the way that it does. Now, the next big feature about this device, which made me want to actually try it for once, is the fact that it finally has that display right here, right in the front. I am so happy that this has this cover display the way that it does, because one thing with me when it comes to my cell phone and the way that I see foldable devices is the phones need to have a usable cover display for your everyday quick notifications, answering a phone call, watching maybe a quick video or something. Like, I have to be able to use it closed in order for me myself to feel justified in owning it. Because if I have to constantly open the phone to do what I gotta do, at what point is there gonna be a point where I just don't wanna have it closed? I might as well just leave it open the way a regular smartphone would be. You know, after opening it a couple times, I'm realizing this definitely, it's definitely top heavy. It's not like it's a surprising thing, but I've never used one of these and held one, so surprisingly, I can feel that bit of heft that is right there on the top. It makes sense, you have the camera sensors and all that, but I'm just saying, like, that has a little bit of heft to it on the top for sure. Another thing I'm noticing is already the crease itself, but just like the Pixel and I'm sure any other foldable, the brighter the display you have, because there's gonna be less reflections on screen, the less you actually notice that fold. So that's actually pretty good. I like that. Okay, another thing I'm noticing is because I'm scrolling now with my thumb to go through the YouTube section, go through these comments and take a look, my finger definitely will glide, my thumb naturally, over that crease. But hey, that actually does not feel that bad. I thought the crease was gonna feel worse, to be honest, but this is actually a lot more bearable than I thought. That's probably the simplest way I can put that. Another thing I'm noticing is because of the power button being right here on top as well as the volume rockers, it makes it just ever so slightly awkward for me because I have small hands. I don't have the biggest hands in the world for phones like these that are really tall, but I have to really shimmy my way up there in order to adjust the volume. But one thing I like to do to kind of overcome that as it is already is once I press it, I do like to just put my finger there and immediately adjust it with the slider right here. I know it's not like the best solution, but it's still a solution nonetheless for people that just kind of want to click once and then just kind of adjust it themselves fairly quickly without doing a lot of like hand gymnastics with this. All right, let's do a speaker test now. The kind of feeling I wanted to have when I use the front display. Now in the front as well, you also have a 9.5 megapixel camera. Yeah, the speakers sound fine. This is not bad at all. It's loud. I can hear it very well, which is all I could really ask for. One thing I'm noticing that I like is I really enjoy scrolling through the comments already, having this tall of a display. Like look at how much extra comments you get. Look at how well the comments are separated because of the screen. I like that a lot actually. All right, last thing I'm gonna test out is just to see how the camera on these phones look. So let me go ahead and open the camera app and let's take a look. All right, this is looking pretty nice. I dig this. Let's get a little photo here of Spider-Man. Let's take a look at that shot. Okay, some sharpness is not there. That's all right. I'm not much of a pixel peeper, honestly, if I'm being honest, but I did kind of notice that one. Now let's take a quick selfie here. Here we go. And 3, oh wait, you know what? This has that feature where I can do this, close, and all right, let's see. I mean, I look like myself. Some colored tones are shifted ever so slightly here. You know, when it comes to a lot of the phones that I use, I'm very simple with them. This being one of them, I'm sure, but I will say this, that as of now, I'm gonna be testing the phone, but I have to say, I am very much enjoying already kind of just how small this can be, but the biggest thing I need to play with is this display. If this ends up not being exactly what I'm hoping it would be, or maybe I just don't end up liking it as much as I like my Google Pixel Fold here, then this will probably be not the phone I use, but stay tuned for the review so I can keep an eye out on that because this is looking very promising. But thanks for watching my firsthand experience with this. I am pretty excited to see just how my life is in owning this phone, as well as a lot of you out there that probably either own already a Flip or are interested in the Flip. I'll let you know what I think. But yeah, if this can work well for me for my everyday life, my professional work life as a video editor, and then just for the fun stuff that I do every now and then, I'll let you know. So subscribe if you guys are interested in watching the future review for this video. Don't miss out on it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.